voice now.
Oh.
It means that's it.
Okay, you guys. Hey, my beautiful souls. How are you guys doing? Um, let's talk about BRICS. The currency could end the dollar. Okay, BRICS will end. The BRICS stands for the nation of Brazil. For the is to be used for cross border trade. You guys, I've talked about this in many videos. If you have gold, keep your gold right now. Okay, anything that's worth value. I'm talking about real monetary value. Okay. At one time before, I think it was Nixon. Yeah, Nixon. It's so dark in here. Nixon um, changed the way the dollar is. Nixon, okay. President Nixon changed the way the dollar bill was. We make what's called paper money, okay. Paper money is nothing, means nothing, okay. Money doesn't even mean nothing, to be honest with you. Only on, I don't know why it's so dark in here. Only on the physical realm, money. I made it this time. Hey, on Earth. Okay, on Earth, if you have, I hope you're doing well. If you guys have any kind of gold, um, anything that's like gold coins, um, there's a new system. This is a transfer of wealth. You guys pay attention. I did a video about this, and I'm gonna do this will be my last video, okay? What's about to happen is the value of the American dollar. Okay, the value of the American dollar. Now, I've been telling all my friends about this. If they don't listen, they don't listen. Okay, but you guys listen to what I'm trying to tell you guys. What I'm seeing is what they're doing is they're trying to break the whole. If the dollar, if this is happening in real time. We're having so much distractions out here because if people knew what was really going on, I'm not trying to put you guys in fear. Nothing of Yeshua is fear, but we have to be smart. Okay, we got to know what's really going on. So they have all this stuff that's going on, right? Yes, no fear, no fear, no fear on earth. Okay. So what's going on is the BRICS. It's called BRICS. So let me explain what BRICS is, and then let's jump right into this. And then this is a channel psychic reading. And I'm not using those shells. Okay. I was going to use shells. I'll be using shells tomorrow. Okay. I'm just going off of my psychic ability. Okay. So BRICS is a currency that could end the dollar as we know it. Okay. Now, this is interesting because we as Americans, some of us don't know about this. Okay. Some of us do know about this because they're talking about this on some channels and some channels are not. This is what I'm getting psychically. Okay. So let me explain to it and then I'll explain what I'm getting. Okay. So on April 24th of 2023, it is to be used for cross-border trade by the BRICS nation, okay, which would be Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, okay? So what they're trying to do actually is they're trying to take the whole dollar, the dollar as we know it, away, okay? So if because you got to understand, when President Nixon came into office, right? He started printing more money and more money, okay? Paper money. Paper. Paper has no value. I can go right now to the Dollar Tree and buy paper for $1. What has value? Gold, diamonds, okay? Certain things that come from the gold that comes from the earth, diamonds, and that stuff they're over there fighting for, uranium, okay, uranium. That stuff is worth more. Gas, it's worth value. True gas. The gas that they're about to give us, silver. Yes, if y'all got silver, hold on to that damn silver. Okay, anything you can barter with. Okay, silver, gold, diamonds. If you got diamond rings, do not sell your diamond rings. Okay. What else I'm seeing here? Yes, silver is one of them. Copper, I'm not so sure about. Okay. But what they're gonna do is this is gonna affect us. It's already affecting us. This is why what's the okay, and the gas. What they're trying to do is, if you have gas, okay, the gas is diluted. The gas that we're putting in our car is diluted. It's not even real gas. Real gas has a smell to it. Yeah. Copper too. If you got copper, keep the copper. If you got my dad used to collect nickel, like my dad used to collect coins. So if you're a collector of coins, keep them coins, okay? So this is what's happening, okay? They're trying, and this is going to work, okay? And the United States is quite aware of what's going on, okay? They want to go to the digital dollar, okay? The United States wants to go to the digital dollar. But what's going to happen is the transfer of wealth is going to happen where these nations, okay, that are in the BRICS nations, they are going to be more wealthier, okay? And the people that already have the gas, the billionaires over there in Dubai, their copper is still, the people in Dubai, they don't got to worry about nothing, okay? They got gas. Okay, they got real gas, not this gas that we're pumping in our cars, okay? I don't know what gas this is. Gas don't even have a smell, okay? I don't know what we're putting in our car, okay? They say it's ethanol, but now they're going to even dilute our gas even more, okay? So this is why we see all these prices going up, okay? Gas pricing, housing, food, okay? That's housing. Rent is housing.
Mortgage and
rent. Mortgage. My friend said mortgage and rent. Okay. That's even going up, which it is. Okay. This is why, remember I did that video, you guys, of Get Out of New York. You see what's going on in New York City, where they have the homeless people that, the immigration that came in and they're sleeping outside. This is going to happen. It's happening in California. It's happening in New York. This is why I tell you, if you're in California, you better get out. If you're in New York, you better get out. These states that are, what do they call these states? I forget what they call these states. And I have nothing against immigrants, okay? My dad was an immigrant. And my mom was from Africa, but she's okay, so what I'm trying to say to you guys is the BRICS system is going to change the transfer of wealth as we know it, okay? As we know it. So if you got gold, everything I just said, you need to hold on to it, okay? Even food prices. I told you guys this probably about a year ago about the food. These preppers, we out here thinking these preppers are crazy. These preppers are not crazy. They know exactly what they're talking about, okay? This is why they've been stocking up on food, okay? If you notice when you go to the supermarket, they can't get enough of the supply and demand. The reason why they can't get enough of the supply and demand, because the supply and demand is just not there, okay? They're not saying it, but I'm telling you, it's not there, you guys, okay? Stock up on water. Stock up on water. Okay, stock up on water. This is why we're having a lot of these train crashes and these chemicals that are going in the ground. Okay, get as much water as you can now. Okay, just saying. Spices. Stock up on spices. The meat that you know is real. Stock up on that, because some of this meat I don't even know what's in this meat, to be honest. Okay, we got chicken a couple of days ago, you guys. I mean, the chicken was like so rubber. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? So I shouldn't have to explain that to you, okay? But what's happening with the transfer of wealth? This is interesting. So Nixon was the one that started printing more paper money, okay? Money is paper. That's all it is, you guys. If you guys think money is more than paper, I mean, it pays the bills. The paper pays our bills. The paper pays our bills. But for how long will this paper pay our bills? And do they care about people being homeless? No, they do not. Do they care about people losing their jobs? No, they do not. Do they care about, God bless you, Do they care about homeless immigration? No, they do not. Okay, these sanctuary states, they're feeling it right now. Okay, so there's no housing. Where are they gonna put these people housing? There's no housing. Okay, so what's gonna happen is the economy is going to. I mean, you guys, history repeats itself. We know this. The Great Depression. We're not even in a recession. Okay, we're in a depression. Seriously. Okay. And then they're talking about this new gas that they're bringing over. Okay, the people in Dubai, they don't have to worry about it because they have even President Bush don't have to worry about it because the Bush family has they invested their land, they have gas places, so they know about this. Okay, they've been knew about this. This time was coming. Okay, it was going to come to pass. Okay, this is why they bought up all these where they knew the gas was. Okay, this is why we went to war because 11/11 because of the gas. Okay, so the places that are going to suffer the most is the United States. Okay, because you got to understand we're using paper money. Okay, Africa has everything on Africa. Every natural resource is on Africa. Okay, so they're not going to take the paper money anymore. Okay, they want to see gold. They want to see silver. So when United States have to start offering them, okay, United States, Africa, when they have to start offering them gold from they have gold reserves here. Okay, they have to take from these gold reserves. Okay, because they're not taking, and the Chinese are not going to take this money. They're going to take the gold. They want the gold. They don't want paper money. Okay, so all these people that went into this brick system, they don't want paper money no more. Okay, they want gold, diamonds, silver. Okay, this is what they want, and this is why they all came together. Okay, to take the dollar bill as we know it down, to have no value. And our value is already at the lowest it's ever been. Okay, this is what I'm picking up psychically. Okay, now I've been putting this video out for a very long time. Also, I would get stuff to barter with. Okay, spices, sugar, brown sugar, if you like brown sugar, any kind of sugar. People are stocking up with liquor. I mean, it's crazy. Okay, water, especially water. I keep hearing water. And you gotta eat. You gotta eat, right? If you can afford a deep freezer or extra refrigerator, stock up. We're gonna go through this tough times. I said 5 years in my previous video because I keep hearing the number 5 years. And it will eventually be at the what we know will be the digital dollar. And where we're going to be in the next 5 years is where China is right now. China has it where they, in their school systems, they have this face recognition on the streets. They have it in the UK. They're going to have it here in the next 5 years. Okay. And that is where people are going to have some kind of mark here. I see it here and on the forehead. This is weird. I'm seeing here. Okay. I did do a video on this. Okay. This mark on the forehead is interesting. This is more about religion. Okay. This is bizarre that I'm seeing this. Okay. But it's some kind of computer thing where you swipe. Okay. Like this. So it's interesting because this new BRICS, let me pull it up. Now, it was interesting because India, China, Russia, Brazil, and South Africa. It says BRICS currency is not on August summit agenda. South African officials say that's a lie. Okay, it is on the agenda. They've been talking about it. Okay, so that's a lie. And South Africa said next month the BRICS currency will not be on the agenda of the other bloc summit in South Africa next month, but Brazil, Russia, India, and South Africa. I don't believe that. Okay, it's there. They're going to be talking about it. Okay, pretty much. I would love to be in that room, right? So this will serve as a challenge. Okay, this will definitely be a challenge of because this can actually make our whole economy collapse. Okay, yes. So America is very concerned, and we should be. Okay, we should be concerned here. Now they're saying it's not on the agenda, but it is on the agenda. So what basically going to happen is gold's going to be worth more than money. Gold, and at one time, because the history repeats itself. So one time gold was worth more than money. Okay, it's just going to be reverse. It's going to go back to when gold was. I don't know why it's so dark in here. I don't like this. Okay. So, anyways, the gold is going to be worth more than money. Okay. So if you have any gold, keep it. If you can get it melted down to bricks, get it melted down to bricks. If you can get bricks of gold, get bricks of gold. Okay. So this will weaken the dollar as we know it. All right. It's definitely going to weaken the dollar. But they're not talking about this right now because they don't want people to be running around here or all freaking out and stuff. Okay. We have so many distractions with Trump. Like, Trump even knows what's going on. Okay. Just saying, he got gold. Trust me. Trump got gold put away. Okay. Because he knows what's about to come. And Trump needs to be talking about this. Okay. Trump, if you're watching me, Donald J. Trump, if you're watching me, you need to be telling us the real truth about this BRICS that's about to come out. Okay. If you really care about the American people, you need to tell us the truth. Okay. Just saying. Tell us about what's about to happen. Okay. Because you already know, because you're out here buying gold. Okay. You have gold and you're out here buying more gold. Okay. So if you want to really help the American people, tell us the truth. Okay. What's really about to happen. Okay. Now, so what's going to happen with the banks now? Okay. So if you have, say you get car loans, car, any kind of loans, it's going to be harder for you to get loans. Okay. Any kind of loans, home loans, car loans, you might for now, but I'm seeing November, December, January. So I'm seeing by January, December, or November. There's going to be something announced in November. There's something that's going to be implemented in January. Okay, the new year. Okay. So I think we might hear Trump talk about this, but he needs to talk about it because he knows what's about to happen. Okay. He's out here buying more gold. Okay. Because he knows he has gold. Okay. People have gold in their banks. And it's going to be harder for people to open bank accounts. If your credit score is low, people are going to be going into bankruptcy. You guys, history always repeats itself. You guys, this is why I tell you I have to go back to the past to understand the present and the future. Okay. It repeats itself. And this is what's happening. Okay. The value of the paper will not be no value. Okay. Because it's paper. And this is what they see it as. And this is what they keep saying. This is paper. Okay. So you got to understand, like China's economy, India's economy, Brazil's economy. Brazil, they have gas? They have gas. Okay, like Argentina, they have gas. I'm surprised Argentina didn't. Was it Argentina? Yeah, Argentina didn't get in the BRICS thing. You know what I mean? Because I guess they don't want to offend us. but we need to hear the truth out here, okay? And we need to prepare ourselves for this new transfer of wealth, because this is truly transfer of wealth. So if you have gold, your gold is going to be worth more than the dollar bill, okay? They're not. That's why the value of our money has decreased, okay? And they're making fun of us, okay? And we have this man up in the office that's not doing nothing about it, not talking about it. The distraction is Donald Trump. Trump is a distraction. All this, they're going after Trump. They're going after Trump. They're trying to distract us, okay? Trump is going to win the election, okay? We all know that. He's going to win the election, okay? He's going to be the next president of the United States if he's not taken out, okay? Just saying. But if you can afford to buy some bricks of gold, you better start buying them, okay? Copper, silver, all that stuff is worth value, okay? Now, if we want to look at it in the other sense, it's weapons is worth value weapons, okay? Now we want to look at the food way, spices, sugar, coffee. Think of back of the old civilization, okay? When that stuff was worth money, that stuff is going to be worth money in the future and the present, okay? The present and the future. Coffee was worth a lot. This is why I tell people the preppers are not crazy, okay? There's a guy that I follow. He used to work for FEMA, and he's seen the ins and out of what happened, okay? When natural disasters happen, you see what happened in Louisiana. When you are living off the government, nobody's coming to save you, okay? You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself, and you have to save your family, okay? So you think the government's going to come in and step in and say, oh, we're going to feed you. They're going to give you portions all. They're going to give you like what they want to give you, okay? No, that's not working, okay? So this is why you got to make sure you can feed your family, because at the end of the day, that's what it's down to, feeding your family. This is why everything's going up and nobody's talking about it. I haven't heard no politicians, none, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, none of them talking about this. And they're out here buying gold. You guys, they're out here buying gold. They're out here buying land, okay, to grow, have their animals, because they know what's about to come. This is why they're buying up all this land. Bill Gates, he's buying up all this land, not just to sell this synthetic cell meat. He's also buying it to grow his own food, okay, because he knows what's to come, okay. So we need to prepare ourselves, okay? And we need to start having these conversations. You guys, I've been talking about this over and over and over and over and over. I sound like a recorder just whining, but I'm trying to bring awareness, you guys, what I'm seeing in the spiritual realm, okay? They're trying to warn us. That penny that you find on the ground, you need to keep that penny, okay? That quarter, you need to keep that quarter. It's interesting because the coins have more value than the actual damn dollar. And in the spiritual realm, money has no value, okay? It's only in the physical, okay? But we have to survive. We have to eat. We have to have shelter. Okay, we have to have all these things. Thank you, Unearth, for joining me. I'm going to end this live, you guys. There's some lives I'm going to do tomorrow with shells, but this is very important, so I wanted to get this one out. As we know it, the currency is going to change, you guys. The currency, I call it the greatest transfer of wealth, because it really is the greatest transfer of wealth. If you think about it, the richness is in the soil, right? The richness is in the soil. Oh my gosh. Can I repeat that again? The richness is in the soil. Okay. The richness is in the soil. Okay. Yes, in the soil. All right. So you guys do what you have to do. Stock up. And I've been noticing, you guys know that they can't, okay, they talk about, there was a girl, I'll never forget it. She was a trucker. She happened to come down my feed. It was the most profound video I watched. I've been watching some most profound videos. And she came down to my feed and she was talking about supply and demand. It's just not there. Okay. It's not the trucker's fault. The supply and demand is just not there. Okay. They can't be like a magician and just make something like push be there. Okay. It's impossible. Okay. So this is going to be the greatest transfer of wealth. And why I say this is because it's in the land, it's in the soil. Okay. The fertile ground. Okay. If you can grow from your ground, there's an old African saying, you have two wives. Okay. Somebody, what's the name? He said this. I love him so much. Oh my goodness. He said you have to have two wives, right? Your first wife is your land. Okay. The land. You have to have land. Your second wife, an African bride. Oh, you want an African bride on earth? You better get her now. Okay, so you have to have two wives, right? The land is your first wife, right? Your second wife is your actual wife, right? Now, same thing with the man. The man, your first wife is your land. Okay? Your second land is your husband, okay? Goes both ways. So the most important thing is what? The first wife, the land, because you can grow on your land, right? Okay, you can do a lot with just land. Land itself, land, L-A-N-D, land. Okay. And the land has to be fertile to grow one. So you have to have two wives. The land, the wife. The land, the husband. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. This will be the greatest transfer of wealth that we will ever see in our time. And they don't want our paper money. Okay. Donald J. Trump, if you're watching me, you need to talk about this because you know what's about to happen. And if you're talking about saving America, truly saving America, you need to talk about this transfer of wealth that you know that's about to happen. Okay. I see Donald Trump buying gold like no tomorrow, you guys. Honestly, buying gold. I'm trying to think what else. And weapons is worth value. Am I missing anything on Earth? The tribe, the guys on the videos from a few nights ago. The Dogon tribe, they have a lot of knowledge of the sky ancestors. They have a lot of knowledge of all ancestors. Now, he wasn't the guy that talked about this. Dogon. It's a Dogon tribe in Africa. I'm going to, there's a guy in Africa that talks about the transfer of wealth. Spell it for me. Dogon. Dogon. D-O-G-O-N. The Dogon tribe. Okay. And there's another tribe. They're even talking about this. Okay. Yes. The Dogon tribe. The Dogon tribe has ancient knowledge. Okay. This was a Dogon tribe. And their mask that they wore was not bad. It was actually good. Okay. They communicated with the star ancestors. That's why you see the aliens been here. They're gonna say, oh, they had a meeting. You guys, I cannot believe that the stuff I see. I'm just like, the aliens been here. They walk amongst us. They look like us. Okay. They can shapeshift. Okay. Just saying. So this is a Dogon. They have true knowledge. Okay. But they don't tell all their knowledge. This is interesting. They're in Mali. Okay. They don't tell all their knowledge. They tell us what they want us to know. Okay. They don't tell us everything. Okay. They know everything. Okay. because when I seen him and he was saying about the pyramids, I've seen the unseen pyramids, okay, in the spiritual realm. So I knew what he was talking about, okay? The Dogon, and it's called there's another tribe. Let me see if I can find this other tribe. Is it the Lapi? The native tribe. Hold on, let me find this other tribe. And we never, yes, all of it. What happens is every history repeats itself over and over. That's just the way it is. But this will be the biggest wealth transfer, okay? Now, the native tribe also, let me find that tribe real quick, is a Hopi tribe. The Hopi tribe and the Dogon tribe. I will put both of these tribes. These tribes, they have a lot of knowledge. But they don't tell us all their knowledge, okay? But we don't know the right history. No, we don't, because they have lied to us. Because if we knew the real history, the world would not be the way it is today. If we knew our real history, would not, they took it. Yes, they took it. They didn't take it. They took it and they hid it, but they can't hide it. You know why the Russians have so much, they squashed it. Yes. You know why the Russians have so much respect for the Africans? Do you guys know why? Because in the Russian Orthodox Church, the Orthodox churches are the oldest churches. Yes, they changed everything. The reason why they changed everything, when they talk about in the biblical sense, they talk about how the people they took from the land that they will return back to their land. They're talking about the black people, the black slaves. Okay? They're talking about that. That's the ones they're talking about in the scripture. They're going to take them from their land and return them back to their land. You see all the African Americans that are moving back to Africa? It says it in the scripture. I listened to those videos. Yes. They were taken out of their land and they will be returned back to their land. This is what they're talking about. Okay? So this will be the biggest transfer of wealth as we know it, you guys. I'm going to end this. The Russian Orthodox has the pictures of people from Kemet. It wasn't really called Kemet. It was called Kem. They have, and all the pictures, you're welcome on Earth, all those pictures are depictive of the Africans. They have it. The Catholic churches have it. Okay? Yes. So they had to change the color of the skin. Why would they do that? That's just crazy. Okay? And people are starting to wake up to know the real truth. Okay? This is what's happening. But the Russians respect the Africans because they know who the Africans truly are. This is why they look up to them, and they actually, Putin respects them. Okay? Yes, he respects them because he knows, he's seen the pictures himself. Okay? All right? All right. So the biggest transfer of wealth is going to happen, you guys. So if you have money, be prepared. If you don't, you better have stuff to barter with. Okay? Just saying. All right? All right, you guys. This is Jennifer Felix. I'm sending you love and light, my beautiful souls. Ashe, ashe. All right, you guys. Bye. Bye on Earth.